Happy birthday, cuz. Happy birthday.
Yo, Sal, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we
Yo,
playing
Sal.
out this
Let's
real
go.
life.
Real life.
Nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that Meek. Yeah, Meek.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait.
Man, that Diddy birthday video with Meek Mill just leaked, and it's not what anybody expected. It wasn't just a celebration.
You know how we playing out this
Let's
real
go.
life.
Real life.
Nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that Meek. Yeah.
Bodyguard of Diddy did. Man, that Diddy birthday video with Meek Mill just leaked, and it's not what anybody expected. It wasn't just a celebration. It looked more like Meek getting initiated into Diddy's darker, twisted world. Now that the footage is out, people are looking at both of them very differently. If you've been following the Diddy trial, you already know the claims. He was running a controlled empire, with several big names allegedly tied to his twisted games, claims they've all denied. But the streets aren't buying it. Word is, they were involved deep. Nobody's coming out clean in this mess. Not Cassie, not Meek, not even those who act like they were only there for champagne and photo ops.
I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sent us back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time.
Even though Diddy somehow dodged those RICO charges, the truth doesn't just die because court documents go quiet. Now, old dirt is crawling back to the surface with receipts. There's long been talk of tapes, wild, explicit tapes circulating around Hollywood. Not your average club party clips, but blackmail-level footage capturing power plays, chaos, and moves meant to control people in the industry. Here's the wild part. Allegedly, Diddy himself was the one behind the camera, recording the madness for leverage over anyone who might step out of line. Industry voices like Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal have been shouting about this for years. But now, that birthday tape with Meek is said to have leaked, and it's pure chaos. Diddy threw this so-called birthday bash for Meek's 27th birthday at the extravagant Parisian palace.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood.
I sat right here and told y'all there was activity on the darknet. Videos were being distributed and were going to be sold for profit because the diddler needs the money. Did I not say that? Right here.
And Gene Deal been loud about this for years.
Bruh, those people who was caught at Diddy's party did not know that he had 250 tape recorders in that house. That's a big house. But he had 250 tape recorders in that house.
In Las Vegas, rented for $25,000, 3 days after Meek's actual birthday, the same weekend as the Mayweather vs. Maidana fight. The whole A-list scene was in town. Meek was dressed in matching outfits with Diddy, and every detail was carefully curated. Lingerie-clad dancers roaming like chess pieces, a naked woman laid out as a sushi platter, covered in see-through vinyl. By the time the party ended around 3 a.m., the place looked like a crime scene. The property manager, Jason Haidt, described it as disgusting. Broken bottles everywhere, used condoms, blood-stained bedding, and half an ounce of white powder scattered around. Then came the most shocking claim, the viral audio of Diddy allegedly with Meek. So graphic it had people saying Meek nearly ended up in the
Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was like,
hospital. Social media went into meltdown. Meek quickly called the audio fake, saying it was AI generated to destroy his reputation. He tweeted on X, "My voice is so powerful as a black man from the ghetto worldwide. They want it gone. I'm a real king straight out the trenches, under control of no human. They learned how to damage brands with bots and campaigns like politicians can't stop us. Strong words, but many online called it straight-up damage control, given how close Meek.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Meek and Diddy were, the questions started flying. Who leaked the audio? Who recorded it? And rumors point to one possible source, a certain bodyguard of Diddy's. Bodyguard to record the audio. However, Jaguar Wright pointed the finger at Nicki Minaj, Meek Mill's ex-girlfriend, claiming she was the one who paid the bodyguard to record the audio.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was real. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
Okay, so and while Jaguar Wright's claim might have seemed shocking or hard to believe, Nicki actually said something that made people think Jaguar could be onto something. In a podcast clip, Nicki casually mentioned that Meek loves controversy and that he's fine with the leaked audio. Okay, so...
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Description: Meek Mill, Meek versus DJ Academics. Coincidence? Maybe. But people on the streets know that where there's smoke, there's fire. Things got even wilder when DJ Academics jumped in, claiming that in a lawsuit filed by Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a Philadelphia rapper was mentioned, one who also happened to have dated Nicki Minaj. Sounds familiar? Yeah, only one man fits that description.
And we got a lawsuit. So the Lil Rod lawsuit we got.
Yeah, I read through the whole thing.
And it didn't mention Meek by name, but there was a footnote.
A Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj.
It was like a Jeopardy question.
Who is that? There could only be one person on the planet. Unless there's a Philly rapper that also dated Nicki that no one knows about, it's obviously Meek Mill.
He says, I'm gonna kill you, Academics, and what I'm gonna do is, he says, first things first, he says, someone send me Academics' address.
But he said, I'll die to shut you down.
Yeah, then he says, I'm going to die to do it.
Basically riding with the No Diddy gang, Meek was furious and even went as far as threatening to unalive DJ Academics. He said, I'm going to kill you, Academics, and followed with, first things first, someone send me Academics' address. He even declared, I'll die to shut you down. I'm going to die to do it. Meek then offered $$100,000 for a thorough investigation into the situation. Sounded serious, right? But here's the thing, he never followed up.